giving it a moment to connect. Hey there, Aries. I'm here to do your January 2020 Love Tarot reading. We're going to go over my favorite spread, which is what is your person thinking and feeling about you? What are they going to do about it? And vice versa. Happy New Year to my Aries. You know, Jupiter and Capricorn, Jupiter and Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn just moved into Aquarius, and this is really good for you. It's your 11th house of social networking and friends, even social media. So it's definitely a good time for you to get out there and make new connections, Aries. And Mars will still be in Aries through mid-January, January to January 14th. So also another great time to, you know, put yourself out there if you can. I know we're all kind of isolated at home right now, so be safe. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the spread. I'm doing live streams now. I spent a lot of time editing the videos before, and I'm doing this for the celebrity synastry, so be sure to check that out. I just did Johnny Depp and Amber Heard because they're the only married couple I've ever seen with a deal-breaking aspect called Mars square Jupiter, and they also have a divorce aspect, but they have some beautiful aspects as well, so be sure to check that out. And also I'm going to be continuing with the big 144 series, which is where I cover all the sun, moon, and rising signs. You know, I'm going to go over all 1,728 of those combinations, so be sure to check that out as well. But I don't know, I didn't really announce it. I'm still kind of getting in the flow of these live streams, so I didn't, give you a heads up. So if you're joining me, I will be checking the chat in a little while, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading here. I'm going to go ahead and use the Casanova deck. And, I'm just feeling like New Year's, everybody's a little Casanova energy, like going out and getting dressed up on New Year's Eve. And we're also going to pull a card from the Lover's Oracle. Now, I won't be doing a bonus or extended for these New Year's through January 2021 readings, but I always do offer personal readings. In the link below, you can see the personal reading link. It'll take you to Psychics Gold, and if you order a personal reading Q&A, I will get back to you within 24 hours. And you can always check me out because sometimes I'm available for live chats on there. So, let's see. Saying there's an error, so I hope you can all see me still. But so sometimes I'm available on for live readings as well. If you hop on there and you see I'm available for live reading, I can go ahead and talk to you on the phone really quick and do a reading, a tarot reading, or however you like. But let's go ahead and see what the energy is like for Aries. This is a hard deck to shuffle. If you watch any of my previous videos, what is going on for Aries in their love life? Give us an overall theme from the Lover's Oracle for January 2021. We have this card. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. I don't know if you can see that there. It's kind of love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So maybe if you're having any doubts about your partner or person of interest, don't think the worst and create a self-fulfilling prophecy is what I'm getting. Kind of critiquing them, maybe working to Aries' disadvantage this month. But let's go ahead and get into it. What is Aries' person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Aries at this time? Now, I do want to note that I do these readings for singles and couples, and some people say that's too general, but I do think it's good to resonate with both energies, whether you're single right now and trying to get into a relationship, or you're in a relationship and trying to appreciate your own individuality and your own frequency. So what is Aries' person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Aries at this time? What is Aries' person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Aries at this time? So I had two cards pop out here, and I want to warn you, this deck is a little bit graphic. We have the World, and we have the Nine of Wands. So there's a little bit of this sense with the Nine of Wands that, there's a lot of passion between you two, but it hasn't necessarily been the easiest road. It's like that same fire of passion can also be what creates disruption, right, or conflict. But with the world, I see, you know, you're coming to a head. You're going to be at the 10 of Wands soon. Your person is thinking and feeling like they need to move forward with you, but that, you know, there's a sense of completion as well. So we'll have to pull a clarifier there as well. They could be just getting out of something, because remember the 10 of Wands is more of like a burden card, but it's also completion. The 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords very much appear that way. So your person is going to be behaving as the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that here, Aries. Go ahead and switch screens. You can see it's a little too translucent. There you go. It's going to focus for you. You're my very first reading. Aries is always first. So, too bad you can't see that a little bit better, Aries. But they're going to be energy here. So there you are. And with that, the way they're behaving, so they may be very generous. They may also be getting a windfall of their own, which is going to establish more security for them. But also in most decks, in this deck here, you can see he still almost looks like he's in the courting phase, but he has the best of intentions in mind, because this is wanting to have it all: family, security, all of that. I really wish this light wasn't so bright. Can you see it there, Aries? All right. And what is Aries' person of interest and or significant other going to be doing about how they're thinking and feeling? What is going to be the outcome of this generosity and stability from Aries' person of interest and or significant other? So if you're single and you're waiting for your ships to come in, I feel like this person is very much established in life, and that might be what took them a little bit of time to come around to you, was getting all of their pentacles together and getting their ducks in a row. And then, you know, they're coming to completion with something as well. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like your person is very, very invested in you at this time. They want this to go long term into the future. One of my decks, this card actually has, you know, the grandchildren, the children, house in the background. So it's definitely, even though it's the beginning stages of romance in this deck, they have a long-term plan. They really want to be with you. So what is going to be the outcome? I hope that's not too loud, the shuffling, but I like to do it live so you can see it. What is going to be the outcome of how Aries' person of interest and or significant other is thinking and feeling and behaving towards Aries through January 2021? We have the 9 of Pentacles here. So this is, you know, you may be, I feel like, because I've been, you know, really resonating with Aries energy, I feel like this could be you being single, not wanting to necessarily commit, but your person's like ready for you. There we go. There, it's in focus now, I think. See that better? So you definitely want to have this, you kind of want your independence. So you're like, okay, I see that you have it all, but I mean, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of like FOMO. Like I feel like Aries, you see this person has everything to offer you, but you feel like, I don't know, I kind of want to stay on my own because I'm not doing too bad myself right now, and I'm very comfortable. You know, Pentacles is about comfort, so you're very comfortable by yourself, and so you don't necessarily know. But let's see, what is Aries thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other at this time? What is Aries thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other at this time? I hope it's not lagging too much. I'm getting an error from YouTube. May have sent too much through at once. Not sure. So what is Aries thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other at this time? Now, if you are in a relationship as well with the 9 of Pentacles, you could be sort of looking for your independence a little bit from the relationship. But here you're thinking and feeling with the 9 of Cups that, you know, it's all wishes granted. Now, this, you know, in the traditional deck, he has... it's a genie, right? The genie is tapping. See here. Go in here and see if anybody's in here watching. You can say hello. We got the live chat going. So I'd love to see your comments, or if you want to throw in any questions, I can maybe pull a card for you. But with this here, goodness, it's not. Ah, there we go. Is it in focus now? yeah, see, these two are just madly passionate in love. They feel like they definitely have it all together. A lot of love here, but also it's not quite the 10. Again, it's the 9. So it's very independent behavior. It's almost like you two operate very independently from each other. There we go. So let's see, what is Aries going to do about how they're thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through the rest of January 2021? What is Aries going to be doing about how they're thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through January 2021? I do, my voice is way behind the video here, but let me know in the comments if you're having any issues. Let's see, 7 of Wands. So you are putting up a little bit of resistance, I feel like, here, Aries. Now, whether you're playing hard to get because this is someone that you are truly interested in, or you just aren't quite sure about them, but you kind of know that you could have it all with them, definitely feeling that in the energy. Now, dealing with Wands and Pentacles, you could be dealing, well, there's the 9 of Cups here too. So I feel like you may be dealing with very diverse characters. Could be a water sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign, but I do feel like they definitely have a mixture of that in their birth chart. So what is going to be the outcome of how Aries' person of interest and or significant other is thinking and feeling about Aries at this time? Oh, there we go. Got 2. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and then the Chariot in reverse. So yeah, I kind of feel like you're putting on the brakes right now, Aries. You're not quite ready to jump in, even though you know that this would be a great match for you. And with the 8 of Pentacles, you know, it's like you're waiting for your 9 of Pentacles. So you want to continue on your own work, being financially independent, getting your own things done here. And so you're like, okay, but I'm still kind of waiting for my own fruits, because I do feel like Pentacles is very much fruit as well, you know, tangible things, eating, sustenance. So you just kind of want to do your own thing. You're appreciative of this person in your life. I feel like a lot of you have a very supportive person in your life right now who really wants to, let me get that a little closer there for you, really wants to be there for you, has this idea that there's a lot of longevity here with the 10 of Pentacles. They just really want to invest. And I feel like it's the beginning stages for a lot of you. But if you are with someone, know that they are stable and secure. And even if you kind of need your independence sometimes here with the 9s, you know, you don't have to criticize them, Aries, to get your way. You can kind of just go off and do your own thing. I feel like this person very much isn't going anywhere. You know, you don't necessarily have to start you know how some people, I'm not saying you do this, Aries, and I even feel like this is for some of you that are single and just talking to someone, but you know how sometimes someone, and I feel like this is more Capricorn strategy, but they'll start a fight just so that they can leave. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you definitely don't have to be behaving that way towards your person. But I feel like there's a little resistance, like you're not sure about this person. For some of you, I'm just picking this up, very small percent. It could be there was, you know, some history that makes you not trust them. But for the rest of you, I feel like it's it's a new person. And Aries loves novelty, but I guess it depends on the other placements in your chart. I just feel like it's almost too comfortable, where you don't want a codependent situation. You still want to keep your own sense of identity, definitely, Aries, and your own goals in mind. And you may be feeling a little smothered with all this Pentacle energy. You know, it's earth, and if you put earth over fire, which is Aries, what's going to happen? You know, you're going to feel a little bit smothered. So whether you're single, maybe someone's like really heavily pursuing you. I'm really getting this energy, Aries, of I'm really getting this energy of just wanting to be single at this time. And even if you're in a relationship, it's like you don't want to cut that off, but it's just, you really want, I just feel like people are kind of chasing you down with the Jupiter, and then the, you know, the sun is on your midheaven right now. So it's just like you're getting a lot more attention, and you will be through January 2021, and it could almost be smothering, especially after, you know, this long period of isolation that we've all been going through. So I'm going to pull a few clarifiers, but let me check in the chat really quick if any of you want me to clarify any of this, or you have any questions, or you want to say hello. It may not be working correctly, but when I type Let's see. Yeah, I feel like you guys are way behind me in the video audio, but lost you for a second. Usually it lets me type in here. Yeah, okay, so if you can send a message, we'll see if it pops up. But I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card from the Lover's Oracle to give you some advice. Oh yeah, and I told you I'd pull a clarifier about the world here with the Nine of Wands. So we'll go with the traditional deck. Tell me about why Aries, person of interest and or significant other is feeling, you know, a little bit heavy. You know, it's almost like you're smothering them with passion and they're smothering you with earth. I'm feeling like it's a little this is what I wanted to say. I'm feeling like this is more the energy of the person that you're not so sure about, or the person that you've been with for a long time. It's not like a new love or someone like you think is your soulmate or your highest infatuation. It's more of a practical partner here, and that's why I feel like you're a little hesitant, some of you, because you're like, no, I really want it to be true love. I don't want it to just be like I settle for someone, you know, that's all right. And I'm definitely feeling like whoever energy is here with us, Aries, is someone that's more of a practical choice for you and not necessarily the one that you have your eye on. Normally the readings resonate with who, you know, you're thinking of, but I'm really getting for a lot of you that this is just that other person that would be a good choice for you, but you're just not really sure about them. And then we have strength over this. Your person, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or your person is like trying to remain very strong right now and not show their passion or affection towards you, because with the Nine of Wands they have a lot of passion towards you. They're very attracted to you, but with strength here it's like they're keeping it to themselves. But with the World, I do feel like they're kind of waiting for the right time, you know, waiting for things to come full circle is how we usually interpret the World here. So it's a circle there. So in the traditional deck, it's like a big, huge circle. But anyways, so, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is pretty self-explanatory here. Your person sees a future with you. They want a future with you. They're, you know, they're planning for a future with you. But they see you as kind of being single and having it all here. Or if you're in a relationship, they see that, you know, you're not codependent and that you could walk away at any time. So I don't necessarily know that they have any fears around that, but let me see. Tell me a little more about this Nine of Pentacles energy that's coming out as a result of Aries person's behavior and thoughts. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo, Mercury energy, but you also, you know, have a lot of power to manifest what you want here. So again, don't create any self-fulfilling prophecies by like trying to start any fights or criticize just to get your space. Just take your space, you know, say, I need my space. And if it's someone new, you know, it's better to set those boundaries now and show them how to treat you. So we have the Queen of Cups here. Some of you could be dealing with a female, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I also feel like over the 9, it doesn't really matter if there's independence, because there's a lot of love here. It's a mature love, but it's still a little bit exciting. It's not like the King where it's very established, or could even be a little too controlled. It's just a very nurturing love, you know. I think of Venus exalted in Pisces kind of love, beautiful arts, crafts. So I do feel like you and your partner may be doing this together, or it could be separately, but I feel like you're really taking that time right now to invest into creativity and doing, you know, projects, maybe even things you wanted to do for a very long time. It could be like getting into music, getting the equipment, you know, reading books and watching YouTube videos on what you want to learn. But I feel like you're doing something very creative, and it may be separate from your partner. That may be why you need a little bit of independence here with the 9 and aren't quite ready for the 10. Or it could be you're doing it actually with this person. It, you know, could be someone that you're dating and hanging out with, and you have some really cool projects that definitely could manifest here, because they're definitely backing your ideas. So with the 9 of Cups, again, this can be a little bit of a selfish energy, Aries, and I feel like that's where it goes back to the 9 of Pentacles. You're like, you know, I'm not going to put my plans on hold. So yeah, you say you're coming in to help me, or, you know, you have all these ideas of a future with me, you know, so whether it's with the projects or with the relationship, But you're like, I'm going to keep my emotions a little bit separate here from you. I'm going to, you know, it's my wish fulfillment. Not wish fulfillment, that's more the star card. But it's my, you know, all wishes granted card. But at the same time, it's a little bit of an independent card. So Aries, you're very smart that way, you know, not getting too attached. Even though if someone does, you know, does disrespect you by, you know, what's that called, ditching you or something, you're not going to tolerate that, but you could get a little upset. So I'm pulling this card for the 7 of Wands, and we have the 3 of Wands. So for some of you, there could be a little bit of distance here. It could also be the whole quarantine isolation thing is keeping you to, because this is sort of a neighborhood energy, the 3 of Wands. Let me know if there's a lag, you guys, because what I'm seeing on the screens is like my voice must be way behind what you're seeing here. But with the 3 of Wands, you have, you know, you live in the same neighborhood or the same city or within an hour or two apart. But with the 7, this resistance, it could have to do, if it's not you creating it in your behavior, that you two aren't able to see each other because, you know, you're supposed to be staying home. But I do feel like Aries, especially you, and this is in your behavior's position of what you're going to do, you are going to want to go see your person or have them come see you, and that could be part of the conflict here. And even if you live together, just this, things are so weird now. There could be like this weird distance, but it's a short distance with the 3. It's not like the 2 where it's a long distance. So try, you know, even there's this weird thing going on where it's like, even if this person isn't your person, they could make a great business partner or be beneficial to you somewhere else in your life. So don't halt the progress, because they could very well introduce you to the love of your life, even if they're smothering you. I just really feel that energy for some of you. And for others of you, I feel like there's someone who's been very, very, very slow coming in that you've known for a long time, who has a lot of future plans with you, but they're just, you know, they're still keeping their life separate from yours with that 9 energy. But they definitely have, you know, they're being very strong and holding back, but they want, like, listen to this John Legend song, which I don't even know how I got on this song because it's not really my playlist. I mean, he's very talented, so, but yeah, it's such a romantic song. That's how your person feels. 10 of Pentacles, like, all me loves all of you, right? And but they almost have this patience, like they could wait for the right time to implement this, but they may have waited too long, or they're, again, strategizing, getting their own money together. And for those of you that are completely single, or you're dealing with, you know, jerks or something like that, don't worry, because if you get your vibration high enough here, you're going to be resonating with this person and bringing them in, and they're definitely going to be ready for something serious with you. I wish it wasn't lagging so much, you guys. All right. Way ahead of the game with the voice. Okay, so if you are just coming in, know that my voice may be way ahead of the video right now, but we're just 2021 resolution, getting good at the live stream. So 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot, you know, try not to halt progress too much or wait too long for tangible evidence. You know, you don't need, oh, I have to see the evidence, because it's manifesting here. So the proof is going to come very quickly. So don't drag your feet, because you're going to slow down the proof of this manifestation, which, like I said, even if it's doesn't end up being a romantic partnership, could be a very beneficial partnership for you or lead you to one. I'm just really feeling that, and I just got goosebumps when I said that. So, or maybe someone's watching, like a cross watcher for Aries. So let's pull one more card from the Lover's Oracle to give a little more advice for Aries for the rest of, for the beginning of January 2021 and all through January. I got this rainbow card here. Let's see that. There you go. I like that one. All right. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. See, that's that magician energy I was telling you about. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So don't put barriers in this path because you're not sure where it's going to lead, or it doesn't seem like it's going to lead where you want it to. Oh, now it's lined up. Maybe not. All right, so I'm going to check the live chat one more time, see if you have any questions in there. my mouse will work. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can read it, you guys. It says, hello there. Do you read the messages? Yes, I do read the messages. That's why I came on here, so I can interact with you and you can tell me, you know, ask me for any clarification live. It's hard for me to read though. What, let me see if I can pull it up over here, you guys, so I can see what about the Gemini question. What my Aquarius guy is hiding from me, I am a Gemini. You know, I didn't see Aquarius in this reading, so I almost feel like this could be another energy, not the Aquarius guy. It could be someone you yet to meet or going to meet very soon, or someone who has their eye on you, and you may know who it is. What? I'll pull a card for that one. See. Is the Aquarius man... Yeah, we'll do a Q&A for a minute for those of you that are in here, and then I'll get going. Cards for you, since I'm just starting out. I think the one that I was just reading about is like heavy earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but let's ask if the Gemini, or let's ask if the Aquarius, sorry guys, that's my little animal, she's tapping her feet. Is the Aquarius secretly married? Is the Aquarius, see your screen name? Nia, I'm going to say Nia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is Nia's Aquarius man secretly married? We have the Five of Wands. That doesn't really tell me. Ten of Swords. I'm sensing more that he may have been married in the past. I don't feel like he's with anyone. The Ace of Swords. The Five. No, he's definitely on his own. If anything, there could have been an engagement that he had for a moment that got broken off, because this is like a proposal here with the Ace of Swords. But that, I even feel like could have been with you. But the Ten of Swords here is like the end of suffering. He's been through a lot. And this Swords is air energy. So that's Aquarius and Gemini. So I think you two have been through a lot. But I see this is coming to an end soon. It's not going... Oh, there, I hold it down here. It's not going to be like this forever, okay? You two are coming into a new cycle, especially with this year. So, you know, there's still a little bit of conflict and things you need to work out and resolve, but I don't feel like he's hiding anything. But definitely be sure also to check out the Aquarius and Gemini readings, okay, Neha? But yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, he's definitely out in the cold and on his own here. Definitely separated. I would love if you want to get a personal reading, Neha, because you may have where your Mercury is square his Neptune, and your Mercury is your planet of communication, and with that sort of a square, I often see a liar. So he could be lying about little white lies, like little things, and then you have to wonder if there's bigger things that he's lying about, right? But I would love to run the synastry for you too. So, sorry, that's my little animal. So if you want to get a personal Q&A reading from the link below, I think it's on sale still. If not, I'll go put it on sale after this. But you get a 24-hour response, and I'll go through your whole synastry, Neha, where I look at the fundamental relationship between you and him and see, you know, what the challenges are and how you could maybe work through them if you really want to be with him. Yeah, I think he does. I think like Aquarius and Gemini is a very nice couple, and I feel like he does. But so with a challenge like Mercury square Neptune, he almost can't help but lie. But that's why I would like to check and see if that's really the issue, or if it's something worse, or if, you know, it's maybe something he can mature out of also, depending on how old he is. So I definitely love doing these Q&As, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be going live in a few minutes, and do the Taurus reading. So if you want to hop on when I'm doing the Taurus reading, I'll do some more Q&As. Yeah, my dog's getting a little antsy over here, so I got to take her outside. But thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on within the hour to do the Taurus live 2021 January Love Tarot reading. Thank you so much. Let me find my mouse, you guys. All right. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Mama. Mama Lion, I think I'm reading that right. So yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to do it through the evening until, you know, I kind of run out of my connection. I'm going to go through all 12 signs. So be sure to hop back on when I'm going through Taurus through Pisces. I'm going to do them in order. So